She looks like Predator.
Yeah.
A Yautja.
With that
That's
big
the name of that species.
Spilling over. Oh, well, she
talking
looks
about
like a
shows. Did
Yautja.
y'all like the oh my god, Alien Earth? Anybody see Alien Earth?
I watched 2 or 3 episodes. I got a little upset with it.
Oh, why were you upset with it? I rather enjoyed.
I don't know. It seemed a little ridiculous. Like I know that's saying something because we're already watching an Alien movie. It's about xenomorphs and shit, but like it just seemed absurd. There was a lot of weird stuff going on. I felt like the way that they were like communicating between the aliens and the cyborg people, that was weird, and I just wasn't into it. And I like Timothy Olyphant a lot. Like he's one of my, if I see him in something, I'm much more likely to watch it than otherwise. But like 3 episodes in, maybe 4, it was just kind of goofy, and I lost interest. I didn't go back to it. And I watched everything Alien and Predator. I wasn't even mad that there was so many, like, it's got that diverse cast, and I think the girl is kind of the star of the show. That didn't bother me at all either. That I watched that Predator animated thing they did a while back. Did you see that? It's like a 3-part thing. I'll look up what it is. And then I watched Predator Badlands with like Elle Fanning. That was good. I liked that a lot. That was, and I also like Prey.
Often have female leads. Like an Alien is almost supposed to have a female lead, right? I think every one of them does.
Almost all of the Predator movies have had a male lead. It was Schwarzenegger and then Danny Glover. And then they did some AVP stuff, which doesn't really count. Actually, one of the AVP movies had a black female, like main character. She was
1v1 with a queen alien outdoors in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Oh, Elle Fanning. She's the one with the huge ass.
Huge ass, dude. It's
huge fan.
It's a good. She plays like a.
Haven't seen a movie with her in it, but yeah, nice.
She plays a machine lady in this who's had her legs ripped off, so the Predator has to like carry her around piggyback the whole movie, and she's like hanging onto his back, being kind of like cutesy and cracking jokes, and like the Predators are like, like it's good. It really is good.
So, since you're a Predator fan, I'll offer you my opinion. I think Predator 2 is probably my favorite Predator movie, even though it fails on some technical points. And I know the original is classic. Predator 2 is so goddamn fun to watch from start to finish, with Danny Glover's fucking chest-high pants, everybody sweating all the time in the future Los Angeles of 1995. It opens up with more violence than Lethal Weapon. There's people getting skinned. There's voodoo gangsters. Like it's ready. Yeah. But it's got all these great scenes. Like the Predator doesn't kill people that aren't warriors, that are unarmed, right?
Yeah.
So, and the Predator jumps into the like New York subway and scans, and every single person from the old lady to the businessman to the child are all packing guns. So the Predator's like, oh, this is the hunter train, and just starts killing everybody.
Killing everything.
There's so many stupid fun moments in that movie. Even if I get
I think
lot of
Predator 2
was good.
Predator 2 stands on its own really well. It is my second favorite Predator movie. The first one is just such a classic. You got Jesse the Body Ventura. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course. 2 governors right there on our like quasi A team. Shane Black's on there too, and then Apollo Creed, based on his Carl Weathers is there. Carl Weathers is so fucking jacked. And the behind the scenes stories are really good. Arnold was such a big star at that point, like 91 or whatever it was, that he would make the studio like bring his full gym with him. Yes. Arnold Schwarzenegger's full gym would go on an 18-wheeler or a cargo plane or whatever they needed to, and they're filming in Mexico. So they're in some jungle in Mexico with a full Arnold Schwarzenegger gym, and they're competing. They're all like tough bodybuilder guys, so they're kind of competing and like one-upping each other the whole time. Jesse Ventura would show up at 4:45 a.m. at the gym and immediately douse himself with his whole water bottle. And then Schwarzenegger walks in. He's like, he doesn't know how long I've been there now. I could have been there for hours.
Does he know I was a governor?
And the SEAL, I was a frog man.
Technically, it was before the forming of the Navy SEAL.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was the original Predator in the suit. Like Jean-Claude was in the suit. Most of his scenes get edited out. Some of the invisible Predator is still him. And they make jokes about him. There's like this weird French martial artist that's walking around telling, I don't want to be as a monster. I'm going to be more famous than all you guys. And they're just like taking the piss out of him too.
Yeah, they fired him. And then they switched the look of the monster, and they got that really tall, lanky black guy to go in the suit. That those effects at the end when Schwarzenegger's like duking it out with the Predator, it's like, that looks real to me. That looks like a monster man. Like I'm totally.
It was really physically there.
It's all really there. He's really like 7 feet fucking tall with that headdress on and everything.
Do you remember when Jesse Ventura was sued by Chris Kyle?
I do remember that. I think knock out Chris Kyle in a bar?
I think Chris Kyle fibbed about that.
He was a known liar and fibber and
a bit of fibbery there, but he said that American soldiers were heroes there and the Marines overseas were heroes. And then Chris Kyle claimed that Jesse Ventura, of all people, was like ripping on soldiers and making fun of them and being like, they're fags, I don't like them. And it was like, no, that's not the kind of thing that he would say ever. And then Chris Kyle died, RIP. You know, he was still a good sniper, even though he made things up about a friend of the show, Jesse Ventura, which I was not a fan of. But yeah, Jesse Ventura is also funny.
I wonder how much of Chris Kyle's achievements were exaggerated.
None of them. That's all. Like, he has confirmed kills. It's not him just coming back to base and saying he did a thing. He has all those. He has the most confirmed kills of any American sniper. Like, he did all that stuff. Most of his sniping was like close range raid support. So he's not like on a mountaintop somewhere by himself most of the time. He's in an urban area with them. Like, they're seeing the stuff he's doing. He seemed to fib, or maybe I hope he was fibbing. He said during Katrina he was shooting looters.
I remember that. That was a big one.
I would imagine that's a fib. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but his achievements are undeniable because they're all confirmed kills.
But he was ripping on Jesse Ventura for no reason.
Seemed like they were drunk and like in a pissing contest because Jesse Ventura really likes to stand on that Navy SEAL thing, and Chris Kyle got really popular really fast. And I think that people like to ask leading questions and pick fights between people.
But you know how Chris Ventura will stand on anything.
I remember as soon, like the very
shot by some random like ex.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Drifter. Finish.
I said, you remember like a week or two after he was governor, Jesse Ventura suddenly has a show on the History Channel. I've seen classified government files. Let's talk about aliens. Like, he will stand on any achievement that he can as long as he possibly can.
I saw them. And it's like, okay, well, maybe not Jesse, but the way that Chris Kyle died, he was taking a mentally disturbed veteran to a shooting range. And it was him and another one of his, Chris Kyle's friends in the front seat. And it was this guy in the back seat who was mentally disturbed. They were trying to like cheer up a fellow veteran.
It was like a thing he did. It was for a charity type thing where like these were all PTSD vets and they were meeting like a hero. You know, like Chris Kyle was a real celebrity.
For sure. Like, it's a good cause to do that. But there were also text messages from Chris Kyle to his friend in the passenger seat where he said, like, this guy's crazy, watch my six, about the guy in the back. Yeah. And apparently there was no six watching because that same guy got a gun and then killed Chris Kyle at the
they're all the shooting range, right? Like, all you gotta do is turn to your left.
Yeah, but like that's a pretty horrible way to die.
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah.
I just don't blame the guy watching his six. Like, I could have pulled that off, and I'm not special.
I think that guy got shot too, but I don't know if he died.
I don't recall.
I do want to say that one of my local friends here was friends with that group. Oh. And that was a shooting trip that for whatever reason he opted not to go on. So I guess he picked a good day to not go to the range. That's the extent of the story. Just friend of a friend, apparently.
Hey, that link I sent is that Predator show. It's called Killer of Killers. It's animated. It's really fucking good. Like, I want more of it. Like, it tells more of the like Yautja like clan stuff, and it focuses on 3 different groups.
This is animated.
Yes, it is.
did
It is
say
animated. It's quite good. If you're gonna be a Predator fan, like you should see that. I like the Badlands movie. At the end of it was a little goofy, but the story on the whole was like cool, and I liked the stuff it showed off. And I liked Prey. I like Prey, where they went back and the Predator fought the Native American chick. I like all those movies. But yeah, the Predator 2 is definitely my second favorite one. I like I was gonna say Danny DeVito, Danny Glover. I like Danny Glover in action
Dude, I would have
roles.
loved to seen Danny DeVito in Predator 2. That would have made it so much better.
Instead of Bill, what's his name?
No,
Bill Pullman.
No, not Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman's the president in
Independence Day.
We're talking about the God. He was in Aliens. He was in Terminator. He's the only guy to be killed by an alien, a predator, and a Terminator.
I know. I always space out on his name. Bill Paxton.
Yeah, Bill Paxton.
Yeah, the Bill Paxton's character. That could have been Danny DeVito. That'd been funny. He's all sweaty and he's hitting on the Latina chick, and she's like grabbing him by the nuts. Like he'd have played that character well. There's like a crazy, weird like sex scene where there's a prostitute fucking the guy before the like voodoo posse comes to gut them all and skin them. It's a good movie. The voodoo posse is fucking cool.
Which movie?
Predator 2. The only thing I had that was kind of close to that is me and my grandparents went to watch Alien Resurrection. It's in the mid-90s.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
of course you haven't. This is 30.
I have a soft spot for that movie.
I like that movie. It's quite good. That she makes the basketball shot. I'm sure you know. She made it for realsies. It's fucking cool. She makes like a court backwards basketball shot on camera. It's pretty cool. Anyway, there's a scene in that where Sigourney Weaver, who at this point is a clone of her old self that died in the previous movie, and when they cloned her, she was already impregnated by an alien. She had one of those aliens inside of her, and so they kind of like got the DNA a little twisted up, and so she's like 7/8 human, 1/8 alien. So she has like speed and strength and acid blood, and she falls down this grate system to where the queen alien is, and instead of the queen alien lashing out and attacking her, it embraces her. And there's this kind of weird scene where they're clearly having some sort of weird sex, like her and it's lesbian sex where the queen alien is going to somehow, I don't know how it worked. They didn't pan the camera down. You couldn't see, but somehow she gets some of Sigourney Weaver's pussy juice and makes a baby inside of her. Okay, which then becomes the monster of the movie. Like that thing comes out and it's like half human. It's like 5/8 alien or something, and like 3/8 human, and it's a nightmare to look at. It's a real problem. But like we're in a movie theater, so we're not having a conversation about this. We watch the movie. It will get to the end and it's all over. Then we're in the hot car, like driving out of there, and it's kind of quiet. And my grandma's like, "But where did it come from? And when they were they? Did they have sex?" And me and my papa at the same time go, "Yes!" Yes! We had both been sitting there in this awkward time of this 65-year-old Southern woman trying to figure out if Sigourney Weaver, her hero, like just fucked an alien queen, like wrapping her head around that. It was very awkward. We just wanted her to shut up. Were they like, when a man and a woman and Jesus, I was like 8 or 9, but I knew the birds and the bees, and it was awkward.
Yeah, I'm a little mixed up on the mechanics too.
Well, those mechanics I'm still mixed up on. I've seen that movie several times. I don't know how they made that weird baby, but
there's a lot of adult comics you can read about that online.
Yeah.
Oh,